All right, people. I was looking to do a replacement of the Armstrong as the new HAs were. I found them to be pretty dull and slow. Something that's going to be a little bit maybe faster and glidier in nature. So I found this guy, which seems to be fitting the bill quite nicely. So I wanted to do a video of the dimensions at least, and that is with the new 86 Puma mass, which is just about the same as the Armstrong in terms of length. Now, picking it up the kits, it certainly feels that the SABFOIL feels a little bit lighter weight-wise, and it feels on the water as well to be lighter as well. It has a surfier feel, to me at least, than the HA, and has a much higher speed compared to the HA. Glide is also superior than the HA, and that is the A80, by the way. And so the glide is better, speed is better, stall speed is higher, noticeably higher than the HAs. And that is, I guess, the trade-off we're going to have to take. If you were thinking about getting a faster foil, you're going to have to sacrifice on the stall speed. So SABFOIL, faster, more nimble, more glide, better overall, higher stall speed. This one is slower. Also has surfy feel to a point, but not as much as the SABFOIL. Also, in terms of getting through whitewater, I found the SABFOIL to be superior than this guy, which was surprising. I was expecting that to be the other way around. In terms of pumping, I also feel that this is superior. It almost in every single aspect, aside from the stall speed, the SABFOIL appears to be at least one generation ahead of the HA. That's the version 2 HA. So that's my preliminary feel. Now, I have one major issue with the connection here between the fuselage and the mast, which is not something that I'm be willing to compromise. I'm connecting with SABFOIL to see if this is by design, or do I need to do something else? But I find that this connection right here is just too loose, and I'm gonna make a video of that shortly. Now, in terms of masts, these are identical masts in terms of length. So I found that the torsional twist of the Armstrong is better than the SABFOIL. In terms of, I guess, side to side twist, they're probably the same. But if you were to grab the front wing while it's bolted to the board, this mast seems to be a little bit stiffer than the Puma. I think there's one version stiffer than the Puma, but I was not looking to get a heavier kit. I was looking for a kit that is going to be equal, if not lighter, than the Armstrong. It's fitting the bill. I think I'm very happy with the kit, with the exception of this connection right here. Now, just to finish up the conversation on the mast, I want to measure the mast roughly about 2 inches from the fuse to see how thick they are, because I think that's one of the main drags in terms of when you're pumping and gliding. So about 2 inches from the fuse, if we were to measure it, it's about 13.1 millimeters thickness. And same if we were to do this guy, it's about the same. I guess 0.2 millimeter thicker. Now this one tapers. It seems to be thinner as it goes up. This one appears to be a little bit, I guess, thicker as it goes up. That's my feel. But just to finish up the conversation, also on the wings, and I'm gonna do a detailed video shortly. But while lifting, the Armstrong has this initial kind of lift, and then it goes. It's also much more sensitive in terms of pitch. This one with the SABFOIL, the lift is more gradual, and it's a lot more stable pitch-wise as you're surfing the waves. This allows me to surf closer in the upper column of the water compared to the Armstrong. With the Armstrong, I find myself to go to be a little bit deeper, which is less efficient compared to the SABFOIL. Maybe that's why the SABFOIL has overall superior glide, because I'm able to ride in the upper column, in the upper water column compared to the Armstrong. So that's it, just short one. I'm gonna have on the water review shortly, but that's it for now.